Good morning to you, or good afternoon to you from just outside of Vatican City here in Rome. And we can report today that relationships between the United States and the Vatican are just fine after a meeting between President Trump and Pope Francis, despite the fact that there were some bumps along the road during the campaign trail. You'll remember quite famously when the Pope said it wasn't Christian to build walls instead of building bridges. The two leaders spent about a half an hour together, just the two of them along with their interpreters. According to the Vatican, quote, the meeting was very cordial. They had a good bilateral relationship. Then the promotion of peace through political negotiation and interreligious dialogue was a big topic of discussion, specifically about the Middle East and in particular the need to protect Christians given everything that's going on over there. Later, meeting with the Prime Minister, Paolo Gentiloni, the president said he had a great meeting with Pope Francis. Listen here.
He is something. He is really great. We had a fantastic meeting and we had a fantastic tour. It was really beautiful. We're liking Italy very much. The Prime Minister, everybody. But we're liking Italy very, very much. And it was an honor to be with the Pope.
Well, the Pope appeared to be fairly businesslike when he first met the president after the 30-minute meeting, when he was introduced to the First Lady, Melania Trump, First daughter Ivanka, her husband Jared, as well as the Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and H.R. McMaster. The Pope was all warm handshakes and broad smiles. And clearly, during their meeting together, the Pope said something to the president that made an impression on him, because listen to what he said. Now, we don't know what it was that the Pope said to the president that he will never forget. We're trying to find that out. I'm also told by people in the Vatican that while the meeting with the Pope, Shannon, was very important, the more important meeting came right after that when the president met with the Cardinal Secretary of State at the Vatican. That's where the real business gets done. Shannon?
And it's always interesting on these visits, the traditional exchange of gifts. Do we know what the president and the Pope gave each other?
We did. The Pope gave the president a medallion that's related to peace. That's one of the favorite gifts that he gives away, as well as 3 encyclicals, one of them titled the Laudato Si', which is all about climate change and environmentalism. So that, I think, was a very subtle message from the Pope that that is an important issue to him. The president gave the Pope a 5-volume first edition set of the works of Martin Luther King, as well as a sculpture done by Jeffrey Smith of Stuart, Florida. So, I mean, the gifts are significant from in terms of what the traditions represent. The reason why the president gave him the volume set of Martin Luther King works is because when the Pope addressed Congress back in 2015, he specifically singled out Martin Luther King leading the march to Selma, Alabama back in the 1960s as being a very inspirational moment. So these things don't go unnoticed, Shannon. No question about that.
Yeah, always a lot of symbolism. All right, John Roberts, safe travels to you. Thank you.